Oh man, I thought we knew what to expect from Uzbekistan, but we were completely wrong.
Because when most people think of Uzbekistan, they think of Samarkand, grand mosques and colorful bazaars.
But what we found next completely surprised us.
But there is more than the famous stones of Samarkand. Hidden deep along the Silk Road are two cities you cannot overlook.
Bukhara is like a living museum. Ancient monuments mixed with everyday life.
Hello, my name is Shaki. Welcome to Uzbekistan.
And then there's Khiva, a city that feels more like a movie set than real life.
Two cities we never expected to look like this, and they completely changed the way we see Uzbekistan.
But I guess we better show you. So we are now in Bukhara, and I know what you guys are thinking. It can be difficult to know where to go, and that's why we have a friend invited, because meet Shaki, who's going to show us around.
Hello, welcome to Bukhara. Here you can see a lot of historical monuments and also residential houses. These are residential houses. It's a live city, living city. Bukhara is one of the well-preserved cities of Uzbekistan. More traditional city, more spiritual city. You can feel this atmosphere here in Bukhara. In different parts of the city, you can see such a concerts everywhere. From the 5th of September up the 20th of November, it's going to happen here, Biennale. It's a kind of international event. Artists from all over the world together with locals, they do some collaborations here.
And we are now at the main square, which is basically built around a font, and this looks so beautiful. And this square is especially important because in its past it was like the main spot to get all the information. So people were coming here to talk to themselves because nobody had any phone, nobody had any internet, no YouTube, no Facebook, no social media, nothing. So they exchanged all the information, all the latest stuff by coming here, drinking tea and talking together. Just imagine closing your eyes and traveling past time.
Bukhara was always tolerant city. Here on the decoration of the mosques and madrasas, you can see the elements of other religions. So the elements of animals, birds, the faces of people you can see here. Also here you can see the elements of Buddhist, Christian, Jewish and also Zoroastrian religion.
It's an UNESCO World Heritage, which means they cannot build above a certain amount of stories. They cannot build any special things like supermarkets in its place. It belongs to its nature and to its history. And you can see it here in the walls. Everything that you see here, at least on the front side, is all original built. So all the mosaic stones, all the bricks and all the colors. Yeah, they're already fading, but still look beautiful. Wow.
And this one is traditional Uzbek cap. Caps were very important in Islam. And also looking at the caps of people, you could understand their position in the social life.
Why are you laughing? If you want to travel local, you also have to dress like a local, and that's what I'm now doing, because doesn't it fit for me? The fit is lit and I'm already looking local, so I think the city is mine now.
I got my brothers and my fam standing next to me.
This is a masterpiece of art. The best artist in Uzbekistan is
How long does it take for everything
19 months.
to be finished?
Yes, but 5 months ago I started.
It's so smooth.
Yes, tiny but very deep.
This guy is an absolute mastermind. He creates everything with his own mind. This is also one of the rare abilities that some master by doing metal carving has, actually, to create the design out of your mind. Because basically what most of the people or most of the artists that are practicing this stuff are doing is they are replicating the design every time again and again. So teaching it to small children to support them on the way. Metal carving itself is like a unique practicing of art here in Uzbekistan, and it's also so respected by the other people and by the inhabitants here of the city, because if you can do it, you're like a legend, especially that guy.
No matter
before.
where you go here, you find so many beautiful souvenirs and so many beautiful stuff, like bracelets and also so many beautiful bowls. They're so nice. I could buy everything. I did some damage because I bought this cute jacket. Look how cute it is. It has so cool colors, and also on the inside, so you can flip it. And it was only 35 euros, so I love it. What do you think?
quick stuff, guys, to appreciate actually how these guys here in Uzbekistan are preserving all their culture and all their nature, because what they are doing is actually all the traditions they have, they are teaching for free to children, and that's the way how they are continuing with their work and how they are preserving the culture. In other countries, they're charging for it, and here it is free. Why is not everybody doing it? This city got bombed by the Soviets, by the Red Army. This city got destroyed by Genghis Khan and the Mongol invasion. This city got occupied during the Arab invasion. And look at it. It still looks beautiful, it still looks ancient, it still looks original. I mean, surely all the invasions provided some different kind of vibe which influenced actually all the buildings and all the culture here, but it looks so unique, to be honest. Look at this. You have to experience it for yourself if you come here. Do come here. This is beautiful. We are now at the Kalan Mosque, which is basically the best view for sunset because the sunlight reflects at the tower, it reflects at the minaret, and everything looks like golden blue because of the tiles. And the one thing that surprised me the most actually about Uzbekistan is that there are so many tourists, because we came here with the thought that we were like the only ones. But this is not a bad thing actually, because Uzbekistan is rising. That's why maybe you should think about paying a visit in the next few years, because Uzbekistan will be touristy in some point, which is good for the country actually. We were so hungry, and you know, I love Uzbek food. It has already been so good, but there is not only plov, the rice dish, there's also this Shashlik, and oh my god, I could die for it. I mean, meat, barbecue, and look at this. It looks so juicy. Wow. Oh my god, guys. And with this classic swords.
So soft.
Julia always gets sad and she always starts to cry if she sees like an old couple who is actually traveling and loving themselves. It makes her so sad because she's so happy.
That's so mean.
Look at her tears. She's already crying. Backpacking is fun, unless you have to switch locations, then it's a neck pain.
It's so freezing cold. I mean, it's I think 6 a.m. and I'm freezing. Wow.
Temperatures drop really heavily during the night, but during the day it gets so hot. Oh my god, guys, this is a tight space.
A few moments later.
We're already in the ride for 1 hour, and you can see there's a whole lot of nothing. There is literally nothing outside. Wow. Right, guys, already 3.5 hours into the journey, 2 hours left, and it's time to check out the bathroom situation because I have a bad feeling about this.
The bathroom situation is so disgusting, but well, that's what you gotta have to do if you're traveling. It's part of it.
But other than that, I think the train is the easiest and most comfortable way to travel between the cities here in Uzbekistan, because Uzbekistan is so big. If you drive by car, it can take up to 1 day, literally, to travel between the cities. And we also booked like a 4-bedroom, 4 beds, each room. Still comfortable, except the bathrooms. 5.5 hours train ride. We're finally here. Oh my god, I'm so exhausted. Yay! So, officially landed in Khiva International Train Station. Joking, but 5.5 hours is a long ride, guys. Now I'm heading to a hotel, getting a taxi. See you guys then in the city center. So first information, ignore the first taxi vendors because overcharging, way too expensive. We're going further.
Taxi?
No, thank you. And if you're like 200 meters outside of the train station, that's where the fun begins, because now you want to open this app here. And it's like Uber, it's so easy here, it's so cheap. You just type in the address you want to go, you wait for the taxi, and that's it. First impression is already, it looks super old. I'm so curious. Wow. You see these city walls, these ancient city walls? Looks so different to Bukhara.
Which brings us to our next city, Khiva. And stepping here feels like traveling back in time. The vibe here is slower, quieter, and incredibly atmospheric. Like history is still alive around every corner.
And also Khiva was an ancient town along the Silk Road. And if you guys think about the Silk Road, there is one thing that comes to my mind, and it's silk carpets actually. And here we are in some kind of handcrafted factory for carpets. And here the women, they work like 24 hours a day nearly to get these beautiful carpets done. I mean, this is ridiculous.
Hello.
Hello, hi. Nice to meet you.
My name is Bachtigül. My daughter. My name is Sabina. My Irada.
My name is
Irada.
Alex.
Good.
Thank you. And all of that silk that has been already spent is then gathered some color by dyeing it with natural ingredients. For example, the red one here is pomegranate, or the yellow and orange ones, saffron, all handcrafted, and it takes so much time. Finished product, you get these wonderful carpets, like I've said, 6 months of work, but so much detail in it and so soft. 100% true silk, and that's how the way it is. And this is the thing that the guys have traded in the past. Unfortunately, Chinese replica is already entering and flooding the market, so it's really hard to tell on which stuff is actually real and which one is fake, which is really unfortunate, to be honest, if you ask me.
Khiva is already so wonderful, but it's also like a small labyrinth. So many small alleys that lead to actually nowhere. So I guess it's time to tackle my fear of heights again and get some overview. And yeah, there is a good spot for you to show that, but it's going to be narrow and claustrophobic. Oh my god.
And no matter where you go and no matter where we walk here in Khiva, you see this tower here, the big one. And there should be a nice view on top of the city. So I guess we have to find out if it's worth it or not. I'm not even 10 stairs up, and like already 3 people have warned me to be careful about my head, because it might be narrow and I might crash my head onto some walls. Let's see. Yeah, now I see. Oh my freaking god. I don't know if you guys see how steep that actually is, but these stairs are horrific. Oh my god. Now I see why everybody said I have to be careful of my head, because there's actually no space between the ceiling and my head. The ceiling is so low.
But it gets better up here.
Really?
A little bit.
A little bit. I think we're halfway to go. We always see some kind of stuff to do on the ground, and if we are then doing it, we instantly regret it. But I'm already sure if we are at the top, we're like, it was totally worth it. So that's why we keep on going. Wow, it's already a beautiful view. You see? Wow. Oh my god, I can see light at the end of the tunnel. Okay guys, we made it, and then I've said, totally worth it. Look at this. Let me catch some breath.
The city looks so impressive from up here, and you can see that every building is so tiny because they are not allowed to build it very tall because of UNESCO. If you look very far, you can see that there's the desert, so it's like one city built in the desert. It looks so cool.
Yeah, it's an oasis, right?
Yeah, kind of like an oasis.
Small side fact, Khiva actually itself is absolutely old, speaking of 500 to 600 years in total. But this tower here, this minaret tower, it's young in comparison to the city because it was built in the 20th century, 1900s around, and it should symbolize the transfer from the ancient times to the modern ones. So it's basically a bridge from the ancient past to the present. So cool. I think what comes up has to go down again. So this is just a hole in the floor. It's so steep. Oh my god, I'm terrified.
The way down is much worse. Oh my god.
Imagine climbing up the tall minaret that we've climbed up before, the Kocha minaret, and it's not even the tallest one in the city. They wanted to build something double the size, meaning 80 meters. So welcome to the Kaltamina, which also means like short minaret. It never reached its maximum height because the guy who was responsible for building it died, and now it's only 29 meters. Also here, all the details, and you can feel how old it is. And it's not even that old compared to the other parts of the city. Imagine guys, if the thing would have been finished 80 meters tall, I don't know if I would have climbed that thing then. This is ridiculous. Oh my god guys, all of a sudden this guy came up with his own photo station. I mean, look at this. He also brings swords with him. Well, let the people come to you if you can go where the people are. Work smarter, not harder. We gotta pay tribute for the effort. Hey brother, can I take a photo? Photo, yes? How much? 10,000? 60 cents guys. I'm so down for this. I'm not even done yet. Wait for the last part because hey noobs, welcome to Uzbekistan.
Wait, let's keep it classy. Let's keep it classy. Let's keep it classy. Look, wait, let's keep it classy. Let's keep it classy. Let's keep it classy. I better move out my way when I walk out. 100 racks in my pocket, no talk.
He said we have to go inside the hotel, okay? I'm afraid I'm going to scare everybody. I'm going to scare the shit out of them. Does that look good?
I bought them all, baby, Louis V and her mess. Ain't go y'all crazy, y'all.
I'm feeling myself so stupid. I got scripted by this guy. But no matter what, subscribe or I'll find you. And again guys, just as Bukhara and Samarkand, Khiva is full of tourists, and not saying that this is something bad, it's just something that I did not expect before coming here to Uzbekistan. But Uzbekistan is evolving and you should keep that in mind, but it's so beautiful. Nevertheless, you should go here, but just keep in mind, it's not an empty place, not anymore. And just in case you want to know how much $100 gets you in Samarkand, Uzbekistan, our other Uzbekistan video, click up here, the link. You won't be disappointed guys, thank you.
But why is Khiva so important for the Silk Road? And for that you have to understand what the Silk Road actually is.
The ancient Silk Road was a trading network that reached all the way from ancient China until it reached Europe basically. And people were basically trading everything from people to culture to religion to spices to books, everything basically. Imagine being a silk trader and walking through the deserts for weeks and sometimes even months. And the first thing that you see after a long ride is this beautiful oasis town named Khiva. Within these walls you get shelter, you get food, you have the opportunity to trade, you can sleep. And that's why Khiva was so important in the past. And for today, it's one of the most preserved historical sites in the whole world. And that's why everybody's coming here, like we do. Do you want to hear some creepy stories about Khiva at night when the streets get dark? Jokes aside, there are literally no dark spots at night here in Khiva because, as you can see, every single wall in this city is illuminated, which makes the city so much more alive at night.
Yeah, it adds so much to the flair to the whole city, so it's so nice and beautiful. And also you feel so safe here at night.
Oh my god guys, this is so beautiful. Standing on the old wall, which is cycling the old town of Khiva, and watching the sun awaken and also the city awaken. And it's so peaceful. Literally nobody is awake and we're like the only ones.
All the houses are turning golden and yellow, so it's really a nice vibe. It's really, really nice.
Honestly guys, this is giving me chills. Whoa.
Honestly, we came here with certain expectations, but what we found here is something completely different.
It wasn't just about the monuments or the history, it was about the people, the atmosphere, and the feeling of stepping into a world we didn't know still existed. And that's what really surprised us. This journey to Uzbekistan wasn't what we expected. Honestly, it was so much more. And as always guys, thank you for watching, and feel free to leave a like, subscribe, and please also leave a comment, leave some feedback to get us closer to our goal, doing this full time. And as always guys, See you in our next video.